the money to other things. For the operation expenses, as a circle, we have not received any money. It is the community initiative which they put in so that they make sure that the operations are done. Like now you see, we are promised that we shall have a location. But since the strategy began, up to now we have not received any fund for the office. But we have an office, as Bwaise too. And it's the community members with the PDC committee, which at least managed to give us a space, and we are trying to fund it with what you see. We have the table, however much it's old. We have the seat for the visitors, and even the community members themselves, the beneficiaries, created a space for their files. At first, we were moving with files in a sack, a kakutia. But it was not easy for us to, during the weather conditions when there's too much rain. Sometimes you are called to deliver papers and you have the files in the kakutia. The rain can rain on them. But after seeing all the problems which may happen, with the help of the PDC committee, we had to establish this office. I think it's the first office which was established in Kampala, the whole of the entire Kampala. It was Bwaise to have an office or a location. The method of the percentage which was put by the government. For each interest group, we have a percentage of 30 for the women, 30 for the youth. Then we have the 10 for the rest and the 10 for the PWDs. And we have that number in our people whom we gave out the money to. So of course we have challenges, because the money which was allocated to us, the 100 million, was not enough to cater for all the entire parish. And we had a total number of 379 beneficiaries who were put on PDS. However much the number exceeds that, but by the time we received the money, we managed to put 379 on PDMs, but only 100 beneficiaries received the money. And it was a very big challenge to select who to give, until when we had to use the other method of the enterprise leaders and the executive to get the real people first, the 100. Then another challenge which we have also a challenge of beneficiaries themselves. Some still have that mindset of political power, whereby we had built them on the strategy of them developing their families. But with our politics in Uganda, they get information that the money, even if they eat, no one is going to arrest them, that the president gave them money to eat. That one comes in when people started getting receiving the 1 million each. Now that challenge of now convincing those people again to not consider the political wing, but to focus on the development of their businesses is also becoming a challenge. Because even that information, sometimes it comes from some influential political faces. On my side, as a parish chief or assistant ward administrator, it was not a challenge, because I had some little knowledge about how to use the gadgets, the laptop. It was not new to me, but for the side of the executive leaders for the circle, because they are the ring controller of this money and the accounts, it was a challenge, because we did not even have gadgets for them to learn on how these things are supposed to be. Remember, even some did not have smartphones, and yet the system was requiring someone either to have a laptop or to have a smartphone for that person to able him or her to transact the funds from the SACCO account to individual account. We also have a very big challenge, a very big one, whereby a beneficiary herself or himself is the one who is supposed to put a business plan into a system. And remember, this is technology, is for the people who understand computer. Most of our beneficiaries don't have any idea of how to use either a smartphone or a computer. Therefore, it becomes even a load on our side as Bwaise to assist them, because one, we do not have our laptops. Secondly, the phone you have, it has a very small screen interface to do these things. Therefore, either you have to pick money from your pocket, go and hire a laptop, or you have to go to an internet cafe, so that at least you can assist them. And remember, it's a cost. These people, we are told that everything will be for free. Even telling them to go to an internet cafe, maybe to get someone to assist them, remember they will be charged from there, either 1,000 or 2,000. It becomes a big challenge for them. It was a very big challenge for us to have this implemented, but finally we had to do it, because in each and every activity there is a challenge which you have to know how you escape out of it. Government should even have to fulfill its promises of facilitating the activities, not only giving the 100 million, but even the money which was supposed to come since 2002 to facilitate these activities for the SACCO activity, not for the parish chiefs, but for the SACCO activity. Let it be fulfilled. Secondly, the funds which were supposed to be given to the PDC committee, the 250 per quarter, it has not come up to now. And working with those people, it looks like the money either it's with us or somewhere. Now, bring them on table to do their work is hard. We request for the government at least to fulfill that promise of facilitating the PDC. We got a laptop from Auditing Bank. It's one of the supporting equipments. Now to do the activity, we got a laptop, and also we got a smartphone. It's with the chairperson of the SACCO, but we are also requesting either, because now the Auditing Bank has given the laptop. I remember sometimes we are called for other activities outside the parish, either at the stay hall. We need maybe to have someone behind. Either that person should be facilitated by support of the government. As the SACCO develops with time, we can take on and facilitate that person. But maybe at the beginning, we also have an office. We need support. We need support for the furniture. We need support for rent. It's hard sometimes, however much the PDC contributes. But a PDC which you promise to give 250 per quarter, and you have not given, you may not expect it to do much when towards the supporting this program. Therefore, we request the government to come in and do support to make our office stand and exist. We don't want to be put outside, maybe in case there are no rent fees. My parish is doing well because we received the money and the people are getting back. They invested this money and they are getting back. They are saving. It's hard for people to be convinced, because some think they are supposed to start doing this maybe after 2 years. But for the SACCO to stand and for the SACCO to develop, it has to stand on its own. What if this program ends here? Will the SACCO survive if it doesn't have those roots of itself looking for sources outside? Currently, the members who received the money and the members who didn't receive the money, they are saving. And I think on average we have around 16 million. This means that the money which was given to the beneficiaries in my parish, it's working for the beneficiaries, because no one can start saving when it's not benefiting. That's one of my that's one of the signs which shows that the money is working for the beneficiaries. You see some saving 1,000 per day, some saving 2,000 per day. It depends. And they are not saving on the capital, but they are saving on the profits. The profits which they get. We have over. I last checked with the books where we do the savings. That is 3 weeks back, because I come and audit, yeah, that money as a parish chief. I come and audit. We had around 14,900,000, but now from 2 to 3 weeks back, I have not checked, and I want to check at the end of this month to see how much has been added on there. But yeah, as I suspect, because when you look at the performance, I think we have around 16 to 17 million. And now the executive committee wants to sit and see what to do with the money. Should we keep the money and just be dormant on account, or should we reinvest this money to other beneficiary who didn't receive the 1 million from the what? From the 100 million? Should we go ahead and make a resolution that instead of keeping this money, let's just give it to these other people as we wait for another 100 batch to come? Because by the time we receive another 100 batch, at least maybe we could have a community also which is also not waiting for so long, which is also a sign of performance as a SACCO. We have the names, their sex, their NIN numbers, the account numbers of the bank, then phone contacts. This is the village for each beneficiary. These are the enterprise group. Now this is my tracking record sheet. Yeah? I do record per week. And each beneficiary per week, when he saves the money, at the end of maybe every year, we track the saving records. It will show us after the 12 months. We did it for 12 months. By the time I stopped saving or auditing what they had saved, you see the total here as per each client or per each beneficiary. We want to prove to the president that for us as Bwaise 2 in Kampala, we are not only going to wait for him each time to cry that we have not benefited from the government, but we want to show him that the 1 million which you gave to us, it was of much use and it has helped the communities, because now they can save. You see, this is the total by the time I did the audit. We had 14,952,103 as the savings for the entire 100 people. That means if we push this by around May this year, we shall be over 30 million. And we can convince any institution to add money to the SACCO, because the committees are serious. Committee members are very serious on this. And this money can also be, again, borrowed to the other members. As we wait for another 100 million, this money is in circulation. We have other services which we do as the Bwaise 2 Kawempe Division PDM SACCO. And these include both the members who received the 100 million and the members who have not yet received the 100 million. The reason why we do this is to keep them close to us so that they don't think that we forgot about them. One, we have a service called Mono Mukabi. It's under PDM. Mono Mukabi. this Munomo Kabi, the community members or the beneficiaries come in and give a help just in case you have a problem. Not only when you lost someone, because Munomo Kabi is in other areas, they only come in when you have maybe lost a family member or a friend. But for us, we come in if a member has a challenge, maybe of taking a kid to school. We come on ground and see, is it really a challenge, or is just pretending wants money from the circle? If we see it has become a challenge for that person and we want the kid to be at school, we sit as the entire beneficiaries and say, what should we do to this member? Because the kid is at home and we want the kid to go to school. Then say, okay, fine. Let each member bring 500 shillings. If it's 500, then you calculate by the total number of the beneficiaries within the what? That Munomo Kabi. And that money we give not for a loan. No, we give for free. Because you want your kid to be at what? It's one of the most services which are keeping these members within the circle. They have another service which they do. It's also saving. But this saving is different from the saving of the PDM beneficiaries who received their 100 million. Those one who prove that now they are working and everything is moving on well. This one, they save their money and they share the money every 2 quarters of the year. After every 2 quarters of the year, they share the money based on what you have saved. And they have the committee which does that. That committee is different from the PDM committee itself. But the reason why we do that, we are looking for ways of making them love the circle and focus. Because we have the objectives of the enterprise group and the objectives of the circle. One of it is to have friendship, and secondly is to make your family do well. Wealth creation within a family. And there's no way how you can do wealth creation when you don't support each other. Then we also, they made a decision as the circle members that it's not good for a beneficiary to go and support a business which is outside Bwaise too. I'm selling matoke, I have my imodara for matoke. Why do you pass my imodara and you go past the boundaries of Bwaise 2 and go buy from Bwaise 3? That means you don't support the program. Let the market begins within the parish. I have my restaurant, why do you go buy tea? If there is a problem with my business, instead of not supporting me, advising me, I add just to the standard you want so that you don't take that money away from us. You see, the government, when is bringing in investors, it said the money should not be taken out of the country. Now we have investors, and those investors are the parish members. And when they get the money, they will not take the money outside the parish. Therefore, if they are willing to put the money within the parish, I sell matoke, you buy from me matoke. You are selling the briquette for cooking. Then when you give me money, I will also come and support you. You are making chapati, I will come and support you with briquette. I will come and support you with tomatoes. I will come and support you with onions. That means the circulation of the money, it is within the what? That's why you see on the savings, it is a proof that the money is working because it's circulating within the what? No issue of saying that we don't have money. The money is within the parish. The 100 million, it is within the parish. It's not moving out. We said no. We see you supporting someone outside the parish, then you are an enemy to the parish. You should support the parish. That's why each parish, it was given its own batch of 100 million. We shouldn't expect other parishes also to come and disturb us. let's utilize our money effectively within our parish so that at least each beneficiary or each member, even if he's not a member, he will benefit.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Welcome to today's episode. In this informative video, we will be discussing the essential tips that can greatly contribute to maintaining healthy kidneys. So let's dive in. Tip number 1, stay hydrated. Drinking an adequate amount of water is essential for kidney function. It helps flush out toxins and waste products from the body. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day to keep your kidneys hydrated and functioning optimally. Tip number 2, eat a balanced diet. Include fruits, vegetables, and whole grains in your meals. Avoid excessive salt and processed foods that can put strain on your kidneys. A healthy diet will provide essential nutrients and support kidney health. Limit the intake of processed foods, salt, and added sugars. Tip number 3, control blood pressure. High blood pressure can damage the kidneys over time. Monitor and manage your blood pressure through a healthy lifestyle, including a low-sodium diet, regular exercise, and stress management. Tip number 4, maintain a healthy weight. Being overweight or obese can increase the risk of kidney disease. Adopting a healthy diet and regular exercise can help maintain a healthy weight. Tip number 5, monitor blood sugar. High blood sugar levels can damage the kidneys. If you have diabetes, manage your blood sugar levels through medication, a balanced diet, and regular exercise. Tip number 6, quit smoking. Smoking narrows blood vessels and reduces blood flow to the kidneys, leading to kidney damage. Kick the habit for better kidney health. Tip number 7, limit alcohol consumption. Moderation is key. Excessive alcohol consumption can strain the kidneys and contribute to kidney damage. Limit your alcohol intake to protect their long-term function. Tip number 8, limit your salt intake. Too much salt can raise your blood pressure and strain your kidneys. Opt for low-sodium alternatives whenever possible. Tip number 9, limit over-the-counter painkillers. Overuse of non-prescription pain relievers, such as NSAIDs, can harm the kidneys. Use these medications with caution and follow the recommended dosage. Consult your doctor for safer alternatives. Tip number 10, regular health checkups. Schedule regular checkups with your healthcare provider. Monitoring blood pressure, blood sugar levels, and kidney function through routine tests is important for early detection of potential issue. By following these 10 essential tips, you can take control of your kidney health and prevent future complications.